Shalom. Today we will do the complete series of the Aleph Bet movements as a summary of the whole course of Lev Neshama. So we will begin with the Aleph. Stand with one foot to the side and open in a lunge, bringing the hand up in a diagonal line. And here we open ourselves to Ahava. Ahavat Hashem, love of Hashem, love of Torah, and love of Am Yisrael. To the other side, the oneness, Aleph, unity and love, feeling divine life, love flowing through our hands as we look up in our prayer to feel Hashem's love. Inhale and exhale, bringing a channel down to us. Ahava. Place our hands on our heart, parallel feet as we do bet, which is bracha. Feet front and hands facing up and arm bending over and creating a roof of our house, our bayit. The word for bet is bracha, blessing. May we be a blessing in our homes and our family and for the whole world. And feel the blessing of Hashem for everything He does for us. Bet. Hold it up and feel and receive the blessing of Hashem. Gimel, take a big step forward in a lunge, and we have the opposite hand of the foot and open up to Gimel, which is Gnulut Chadisadim, but we worked on Ga'ava, pride, overcoming our pride. How can I overcome my pride, my Ga'ava? By doing Gemilot Chasadim, Areleg, hold it straight out. One hand behind you, one hand forward, straight, giving out. By giving to others, I overcome my Ga'ava, pride. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Feet together. Daled, becoming a doorway for Dat and Dveikut to Hashem. Dat is the settled mind, expanded consciousness, and Dveikut is cleaving with our whole soul to Hashem. May we be a delet, a doorway in our spirit to the other side. And stretch over one hand over your head, taking a deep breath, inhale, exhale, relaxing this hand, relaxing the shoulder. As we close our eyes and be in Dat consciousness, Yeshuv Hadat. And from there all the way up to Dveikut, cleaving our soul, opening our heart and soul to Dveikut with Hashem, cleaving, being at one with Hashem. Hey, Hitbododut, as we move from side to side with our hands in the Hevel, a spinal twist from side to side and side and side. Inhale and exhale. Hitgalut, revelation, it comes through talking with personal prayer to Hashem every day. What do I have to say to Hashem today in my Hitbododut? As we just let all the words flow from our heart and our soul through our mouth, in silent and out loud, in Hitbododut, personal prayer with Hashem. Vav was vidui, taking a hand over our head and bringing a channel all the way down of all the love and blessing to Hashem, and putting our hands over our head and becoming a Vav in humility as we do vidui, confession. We confess to Hashem in Hidbodedut to be able to let go and release and elevate our negative characteristics. But first, to acknowledge them in vidui as we all the way reach out to Hashem in Hidbodedut and say vidui, confession. What do I have to confess to Hashem to help me grow and elevate my traits, my midot? Sign. We place our hands all the way up to the side, as this represents rizut, alacrity, quickness. What do I have to be quick in? As we relax, we move our elbows from side to side in zrizut, in quickness. Getting up in the morning and doing and serving Hashem in quickness, in zrizut, zayin, chesed, chet, opening our legs wide, our hands over our head. As we become and we touch the floor, we think of what chesed can I do today. You can bend your knees if you need to, relax your head, take a few deep breaths, and contemplate what chesed do I receive from others? What chesed can I do for somebody else? What chesed do I receive from Hashem? Slowly come up, vertebrae, vertebrae, and we do that again. Take a deep breath. Chesed, het. Can I be quick in my chesed? Can I do chesed without thinking and just do it for others? Or do I have to think about it too much and then don't do it? Let's be quick in zrizut in our chesed. Tet, tahor. One hand by your shoulder, one hand over your head, as we look up and try to be a holy vessel and look up to Hashem at the top of your hand and ask and pray Hashem so I can be a holy vessel for Torah and for mitzvot and good deeds. Other side, holding our hand up and becoming a vessel for holiness. That's what we came into the world to do, our holy mission as a holy people. Yud, but we need Yirat Shamayim. Yud is the small, putting your hands cupped together in front of your heart, the smallest letter, but the divine essence of everything and everyone. So we need to feel Yirat Shamayim, serving Hashem with divine awe. Yirat Shamayim, divine awe. Rub your hands together. Feel the energy and chayut and the energy between your hands. This is your energy, life force, and we are in awe that everything has the life force, divine essence in everything and everyone. Chaf. Open your legs as a lunge and open the same leg and same arm, and then bring the other hand over to form a chav, kavod. What do I need to honor today? Who do I have to honor? And what do I have to honor? Honor my teachers. Give honor to my tzaddikim. Other side. In a big lunge, the same leg forward as the leg, arm and hand, same leg, same arm, same leg, and the other hand forming a chaf for kavod. Kavod for myself, that I have a holy spark. Kavod for others, that they have a holy spark. Kavod for teachers, my mentors, my friends, my family. Kavod. Kavod for Hashem and kavod for Torah, learn teachers. Limud, lamed. One hand up and this foot can be on the floor, but a little bit on just in the top, in the balls of the foot. This hand on the waist, hand stretching up with a flexed hand, looking up for limud, limud Torah. Every day to learn a little bit of holy Torah will help me become a holy person as I connect to the holy books of our Torah. What do I have to learn today to become a better person? Other side, on the ball of your foot, and open up your hand and look up and receive the holy Torah of Limud and learning how to integrate what I learn. What do I have to integrate? And pray. Pray, learn, and pray, Rabbi Nachman says. We need to pray to integrate what we learn. Mem, Mashiach, mind flowing. Maim Chaim, when Mashiach comes, and it'll be today, Bezat Hashem, we will have a flowing life of seeing divinity in all things and in everyone. And we will know why we had to do what we had to do. Mashiach will give us Mashiach eyes, Mem, to be able to see the world in Dat and Nekut. Nun, as we lift one hand up and one hand over. So we one leg up and one hand over. Binun, stretching the 50th, which is nigun, that we sing and be part and know how much nigunim, music, helps our soul. Like David Melech would sing to Shaul and just help him become serene and calm. Nigunim are for our souls. Samech, holding our hands over our head wide for Sifrei Kodesh. Every day learn something from Sifrei Kodesh, from our holy books. And then we are opening our soul for Sifrei Kodesh. Take a deep breath. What books are you going to read today? Will help you in your spiritual journey. Ein, anava, that I learn to be more ba'anava, in humility. In humility, that I can open my heart and soul to others. And the humility is the highest character trait, midah. From that, we open ourselves to others, not through pride, but through humility. Hey, I'm sometimes afraid, and that's okay, but it will help me to be in Yirat Shamayim and know everything's for the good. Connecting to my emunah and not be afraid. Connecting to trust and not being afraid. And saying holy words through my mouth. Sadi, it's staka and sadik. That I do hit kashrut, connection to tzadikim, which is a diagonal line all the way up, and our hands up on the diagonal, both hands parallel, and lunge forward as we become connected up to the tzaddik, the holy tzaddikim, and learn how to be like them, to give tzedakah, charity, and just be this holy vessel for receiving and giving to others. To the other side, lifting up, holding our hands up in a diagonal, we feel the energy to receive and giving to ourselves, to Am Yisrael, to Hashem, and be a vessel and channel for tzedakah. Kuf, Kudusha. By doing all these holy things every day, we become at kuf. We bend over, holding our elbows, bending our head over in humility. We allow ourselves to bring one deed every day in Kedusha, in holiness. What holy deed can I do today? What mitzvah can I do with intention, sacred intention? Reish, hold your hand and wrist as we connect over and be in rachamim, in compassion to ourselves, to others, and to Am Yisrael. We can only be compassionate in rachamim if we are to ourselves as well. V'ahavta kamocha, holding the other side, all the way over to the side, then feet together and holding, and just think rachamim to anybody who has problems, that just to see with ayin tovah, with a good eye, and develop your compassion, chemla. Open up to simcha that creates an openness in your heart to be open to joy as we lift our hands in shin. Shin is simcha, joy. Ha. When we do all these things of the Aleph Bet, of these character traits, being connected to Hashem in our prayers with good deeds and good character traits, we are in simcha. We are in joy. When we're connected to Hashem and do good deeds and become a holy person, as all of Am Yisrael is a holy nation, we feel our hearts with simcha. It gives us shalom and shalva, peace and serenity. And Tav, the last letter, taking a deep breath and thank Todah and Tav, placing our palms on the floor, bending our feet and relaxing over as we just can say thank you Todah for all that I have learned and all that I will learn. And this is through my tefillah every day, great praying for my heart in heartfelt, soulful prayer. Coming up, we do that one more time, all the way over. What do you have to thank Hashem for today? Todah Hashem. Feeling His blessing to you, to your family, to all of Am Yisrael, for all the nisim, for all the miracles that we see now more than ever. Close your eyes, make your personal tefillah for yourself today. And open your eyes. And I thank you, Todah, for being with me in this course, for being such beautiful soul sisters. And may we continue learning together the ways of Hashem, the ways of Torah, to bring holiness and joy to you, your family, and all Am Yisrael. Love you so much. Thank you for being with me. Todah Rabah.